Hey kittens, welcome back to another season of Cougar TV.
Aye, monster on the beat, Debo, any rap. He a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella new to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni air? Trying to see Compton, they in the street and hate me.
Welcome back to another episode of Cougar TV. I'm Peyton Baker.
And I'm Sarah Singh.
Hey, Sarah, do you know what I'm excited for?
What?
Pumpkin spice, the changing leaves, and sweater weather.
Me too.
Speaking of weather, let's check the slightly outdated forecast with our new meteorologist, Jessie Westberg.
For legal reasons, we have to mention that she is not really a meteorologist. Over to you, Jessie.
Thanks, guys. Monday through Thursday, we'll have highs in the low to mid 80s. Ending the week off, we'll have a little bit of sunshine and a chance for rain. Good news is, at night we'll be able to escape the hot temps with lows in the 50s. Back to you.
Oh, Lord. It's so nice. I'll have to take off stuff I really ought to keep on.
Amen. It has been hotter than Alabama asphalt.
Peyton, I saw you driving into the parking lot today, and I'm just wondering if you've ever taken the time to learn the rules.
What do you mean, rules?
Well, you didn't zipper merge, you drove the wrong direction, and you were speeding. Then you ran through the middle of the parking lot instead of using the crosswalks.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard anything about rules in the parking lot.
Don't worry, Peyton. Most of the student and parent drivers don't know or follow the rules in the parking lot. Mrs. Arnell and security noticed the chaos and wanted us to give you a little PSA on the parking lot.
Hey kittens, is it just me, or does this parking lot take 9 years to get through? It's very important to actively follow all rules to prevent injury and paperwork. Firstly, make sure that you are following the arrows in the parking lot, because I'm sure you don't want security yelling at you first thing in the morning. What's the speed limit here in the Coronado parking lot? 15? 20? Wrong. Please keep speeds below 10 miles an hour when on campus. Zipper merging is the safest and fastest way to leave the parking lot, but for it to work, everyone has to understand and perform it. To the select few that ride a bike or scooter or anything outside of a car, please wait until you're off campus to mount your holy steed. Make sure you pay attention when walking in the parking lot. We don't want Jessie to claim another victim. Stay safe out there, Coronado. High schooler insurance ain't cheap.
I'd just rather go through the parking lot with my bike rather than follow that many rules.
Well, although cars are a main issue in the parking lot, bikes still cause many of their own problems.
And just another little tip to help you have a great year. Be sure to let your teachers out of the teacher lot as opposed to, flipping them off.
Did that really happen?
But let's switch gears to send over to our sports anchor, Aaliyah Hoskins.
Thanks, Peyton. First, let's check out some scores for the week. Girls softball started with a 3-2 record with a notable win against Doherty, 14-0. Girls volleyball lost to Air Academy, 0-3, and boys tennis had a rough start with Cheyenne Mountain and Lewis Palmer, but they're hoping to get back on track soon. Keep up the good work, Cougars! Speaking of the boys tennis team, who just had their first game at home on the 20th, the team is loaded with underclassmen, and a couple of them are even moving to varsity. Everyone on that team has been working hard this fall to exceed expectations and dominate the courts. We talked to the head coach, Mr. Lovato, and the team captains to learn about how they're practicing and what we can expect from them this season.
After graduating several seniors last year, how will the boys tennis team look now that they have many underclassmen stepping up?
Surprisingly well. We had 8 seniors leave last year. We took top 4 in state, and we are seated 8th in state right now.
It's been good. I'm doing singles this year, so it's a little different because I've done doubles for my whole life. But it's been enjoyable. It's nice to do something new and I guess be one of the top players.
It's been very, very cool, I guess you could say, because the coaching and the players around me, tons of support all around. It's pretty fun.
It's a lot more fun this year. Last year was more serious because it was more upperclassmen. I think we only had one sophomore on varsity, so it's more just fun because we only have 6 seniors on varsity, 1 junior, and everyone else is freshmen and sophomores. So it's just have fun, but still try and win.
I'm hoping that I at least win a match or something. So that's my goal.
I would say tomorrow we play Lewis Palmer, and that's going to be a good test because they are going to be middle of the road probably, I'm guessing. And if we can beat them, we can show that we're in the top half.
I think we'll do solid. The goal is hopefully make it to team state.
I think we're going to do pretty good. We have some good matchups along the lines of doubles and singles. So I think we'll do pretty good this season.
Okay, with the way they're practicing, it's easy to see why they expect to do so well. We wish our boys tennis team luck in their coming matches this season. Make sure to show up and cheer them on. Let's send it back to Peyton and Sarah for their final story of the week.
Thank you, Alea. Peyton, have you ever been to an art show?
Yeah, actually, it's really cool to see so many people's unique pieces.
Totally. Well, we have a lot of artists at Coronado who participate in shows throughout the year, one of them being Jessie Weeks.
I've seen some of her work. She's really good.
Well, we spoke to Jessie, Sophia Robnett, and Mrs. Foos to learn a little bit more about how she hopes to continue her art journey.
We have a lot of truly talented artists here at Coronado, but we found one that does stand out. It's junior Jessie Weeks.
She is pretty multi-talented, but drawing is definitely her strength. She's really, when I first had her in her freshman year, she's really good with realism, but I've seen her kind of expand on that and grow.
I think my biggest inspiration is just that it's fun and like, it's just like keeps your mind off of other things that are happening.
So, in my opinion, like anyone that has enough instruction can be really good at, producing what they see in front of them. And I think that her strength is adding the emotion to that. So it's not just a reproduction of what she sees, but it's also like interpreting how she feels about what she sees.
Oh my gosh, backgrounds and pastels, specifically pastels. She did this gorgeous hot air balloon, I think, Q1 last year. And we were both horrible at pastels. She excels in them now. They look amazing.
Let's see how Jessie has shown off her great work in the past couple years.
Miss Fu sometimes puts our arts in shows, so I've had a few pieces go in shows.
She got freshman year, she had a dog painting in one show. I know she got first place. Definitely the one with her dad with the pink skin tones. I also think that one's still in the auditorium building.
I don't know, I've kind of been starting to look into careers that might have art in it because I think it would be fun to include that in my daily life, but I don't know if I'll end up in that route.
I think that she's got the encouragement from her family to really step out there and take that risk at being a professional artist. So I'm not quite sure what direction she'll go with that.
Wow, I'm so excited to see what Jessie has in store for the next couple of years.
Me too. Well, that's all for this episode of Cougar TV. I'm Sarah Singh.
And I'm Peyton Baker. Join us next week to find out what's happening in your hallways.
Stay classy, Coronado.
Wait, I gotta get a better one. I have the phone.
Here, free throw, man down, call out amber lamps, tell them breathe, bro, Nella, see walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni